for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. And it is for the 304 championship. First to my right, the challenger, weighing 205 and 1/4 pounds, from Chillicothe, Ohio, Ron Mathis! And his opponent, weighing 235 pounds, from Pineville, West Virginia, he is the reigning, defending 304 champion, Aaron West!
G.I. Joe and Cobra, new releases plus the largest selections of 1980s release G.I. Joes. Come pre-order your new figures too. Transform your collection with the collector's releases, collectibles from the 1980s, and all the hot new Transformer releases from Hasbro.
And the Masters of the Universe.
Dominate your retro collection of the universe with the Masters of the Universe Retro Play line. Figures and accessories available at 80s Toys of Princeton.
Federation superstars twist, turn, do things they never thought they could do.
The region's only dedicated wrestling figure room is at 80s Toys in Princeton. Mattel, Jax, Hasbro, Galoob, and all of the favorites from days gone by, plus new releases from Mattel and AEW, WWE, and everything in between is at 80s Toys of Princeton. 935 Berkshire Street, Princeton, West Virginia. Phone 681-282-5433.
Call Stephen P. News. If you need to sue. An outlaw mud show or two. Those are the rest.
The newlawoffice.com, 888-692-8084. That is indeed the number of the legendary, infamous Stephen P. New, the man, the consigliere of the Cult of Cornette, and the man who has taken the job on, taken the task on upon himself to oversee the legal rights and privileges of the entire Cult of Cornette. Folks, if you have a legitimate gripe against somebody, then Stephen P. New can take that person to court and get you the compensation that you so rightfully deserve. Whether you have been the victim of malfeasance, greed, and avarice by any major corporation that has poisoned you, prodded you, penetrated you, or in other ways made you sorry that you were around, now you can make them sorry. Make them get down on their hands and knees and apologize by calling newlawoffice.com, 888-692-8084, laying your case out and letting Stephen P. New, the legal beagle, the king of torts, the barrister of champions, let him take it to the next level.
This is not just a podcast. House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New. This is a tribe of devoted superfans that have crashed through the barricades, torn down barriers, and broken through the fourth wall. This is a creative think tank full of people who have given way too much of their lives to professional wrestling to not be getting a paycheck. This is a secret society of elite fans from all over the globe. And guess what? It isn't a secret anymore.
House of Kayfabe, featuring Jim Cornette's lawyer, Stephen P. New, is available now on all major podcast platforms. Just click subscribe to join the Kayfabe stream and get access to unbelievable interviews, in-depth discussions, hilarious segments, and exclusive content. This is the fan-driven podcast you have been looking for.
House of Kayfabe with Brian Resner and Stephen New.
Live professional wrestling on Sunday, January 9th, 5 p.m. bell time. Green Valley Skating Rink, 469 Airport Road, Bluefield, West Virginia. Premier Wrestling League presents Deep Freeze, the first professional wrestling event of 2022. Come see all the stars of the Premier Wrestling League. All championships will be on the line at the Green Valley Skating Rink, Bluefield, West Virginia, with a 5 p.m. bell time. See you at Deep Freeze. As the introductions, the pageantry, and everything out of the way, and now we have a 304 championship match. Aaron West, Ron Mathis, and a big shoulder tackle. Neither man giving way early in this match. This is going to be a real even type matchup between these two guys. Aaron West has been really on a big win streak lately. Ever since he took that 304 championship, he's been almost unstoppable. We see a big side headlock applied. Ron Mathis trying to figure out his way through that one. Now he's going to get some leverage off to the ropes, and now another big double standing shoulder tackle. Neither man can get an advantage. Now we see the real spirit of these two individuals. Crisscross action. They're both trying to figure out the other man get their advantage. Showing off their athletic prowess. Big leapfrog. Look at Ron Mathis go. And after all that momentum, after all that movement and power and athletic show, neither one of them can get to it. So now we result to fisticuffs. This is more Ron Mathis territory. Big European style uppercut and another in the corner. Mathis may have finally found a slight advantage. Ringer, and now a reversal. West sends him for the ride. A little up and over. Now Mathis and goes for the legs. Now West grabs a little bit of a momentum change. Right back down to that leg goes Aaron West. 304 championship is on the line here, fans. We sense it early here. West knows he's stepping up in this one. Ron Mathis, a cagey veteran. Now West using the rope a little bit. He's not ashamed to have to use some tactics here, I think. Now let's make sure the referee doesn't get him caught up in this one. And into a version of the ankle lock for Aaron West. Trying to retain his 304 championship. Trash himself. Ron Mathis trying to fight out of the ankle lock type submission. Got vertical once, went back down. Vertical again, rolls out. Great reversal from Mathis. A hobble to a corner, and now just forearms to the back. Going to chop down on Mathis. Another one. This one across the chest. Just a back and forth matchup. Now chops from Mathis. Neither one of these individuals have gained advantage. It's still even. Each has had their offensive moments. See, we saw Mathis. Now we see West put his boot there. Send West back to an advantage. And back to the leg goes Aaron West. Still working on that lower leg, that ankle area. Mathis trying to get any kind of leverage he can, trying to get out of that ankle lock. I think he had maybe the beard there of Aaron West. We'll Shaded. Now a big enziguri. Now that's a maneuver right there. That'll break the hold. That'll take West down to the canvas. Mathis still down to the canvas after the ankle lock submission applied. Mathis still feeling it. You see him limping there on his way to get to West. Now short arm. And for the right Irish whip reversal, here comes Mathis. Mathis grabs on, but West is right there. Sends Mathis to the outside, and he slammed down on that already hurt ankle. That ankle lock softened it up, and when he slammed, he tried to catch himself standing, and down he went hard to the floor. West and Mathis go just out of camera range. They're brawling on the outside. This is all for the 304 championship. They went just back behind camera range. Now they come back inside. They're still right outside. Our referee is out there with them. This is some leeway he is granting in this situation. This is not a no DQ or a no count out style matchup. This is just our referee allowing two behemoths of the 304 division to go at it. Shots to the leg by West. Now back to the back hamstring. He keeps working on that leg. He wants to make sure Mathis can't get up to his feet. That's a good strategy, but can he keep it up? That's the question. Now he's going to hook him, goes for a belly-to-back suplex. Mathis lands on his feet, but again, that leg, that arm, that leg, that knee, that hamstring, all of it really just been pulverized, if you will, lack of a better term, just really taken advantage of by the ankle locks by Aaron West. Now shot knee to the head, and a come back with an elbow, and here comes West again in another style European uppercut, and Mathis may be out on his feet. He just fell forward on Aaron West. You can see the nature of the body movement there of Mathis and the lack thereof. Now here comes West. West with another knee shot. I think he wants to make sure he's knocked out at this point. Elbow to the cranium. Here comes West. There's that uppercut maneuver. That's 2 times that series of maneuvers have taken into Ron Mathis. Mathis sitting in the corner. I mean, he appears to be out on his feet, but he's moves that time. Here came West for a third opportunity, and Mathis moved, and a shoulder slammed into the ring post. Mathis playing a little bit of hooky there, trying to get some blood flow, get the knottiness, the tightness out of that knee, out of that ankle, and get on the offensive. West has had the advantage for several moments now, and now Mathis trying to get his advantage after the shoulder slam of West into the corner post. What a great matchup we have right now here on PWL Showtime. Thanks for joining us. This 304 championship match. And for the ride goes West, and a big-time power slam. Ron Mathis getting a little bit of that feeling back, getting that adrenaline pumping. I don't know if the ankle and the knee are perfect, but I think at this point he may not be feeling it because of the adrenaline. Crowd's alive, and he wants to go up top. West is down on the canvas. Ron Mathis heading up top. He's dangerous from up top. Yeah, he does the hardcore, but he knows how to fly. And up to the top rope. Mathis on the top rope. Our ref applying the count off the top rope. He lands the elbow right to the upper sternum, the lower thorax of Aaron West. And 2, oh man, we were that close. It rolls right into a crossface. That close to a 2.5 for the 304 championship. And Ron Mathis not letting up. A trashy crossface here by Ron Mathis. And he's just wrenching back. West tries to roll through, but he gets a cover on the roll over. What a great matchup this is. It's one of the best 304 matchups we've seen all year long. Both these combatants back to a standing vertical base, and double clothesline, down they go. Both men are down in the center of the ring. I think sheer willpower of both of these men, they just took off running after each other, and then the clothesline was just instinct, and down they go. Our ref is putting the count on. Both men, you see, are moving up to a 5 count. If they can't answer the 10 count, this will be a draw of a match. Up to 6, they seem to be able to answer now as Mathis fights. That'll break the count up. And we see West, forearm from West after the punch from Mathis. Mathis and a punch across the jaw as Mathis comes to a double vertical base, 2 feet under him. West to a vertical base and a forearm to the jaw by West. Trading blows, center of the ring. These two champions of industry, the two men battling for the 304, back and forth and back, and these beasts are beating. And now Mathis catches a break, and look at him put 4 consecutive off the rope, and down to the ankle again goes West. What a exchange between these two men. Double underhook suplex for Aaron West. Quick cover. Can he get 3? No, he doesn't. Mathis out at 2 5/8 Aaron West is beside himself. He thought he had him. Ron Mathis is trying to figure out how he got that shoulder up, and now he's sitting on the outside going, I need a breath, and what am I going to do to get back in this one? Both men are beside themselves trying to figure out what are they going to have to do to put the other one away. Aaron West coming over. He's going to grab across the top rope, get a hold of Mathis, and Mathis drops the rope across the top. Drops that arm across the top rope. That'll turn some tide. And now some more leeway from our official as Mathis coming to the apron. Still working on the outside. That's technically part of the ring, so no count being applied at this point. Oh, and a sweep leg onto the apron. Oh, my word. Aaron West in a sweep leg style Uranagi, taken down straight to the apron. Ron Mathis bowed his knee a little bit on that, but man, what an impact. He's into the center of the ring. He's hooking West, going to go for the pile driver. Oh, and there's a pile driver. We're going to have a new 304 champion. Cover by Mathis. 2, and oh my God, West kicked out. Let me say it again. Pile driver, West kicked out. Aaron West kicked out of the pile driver. Ron Mathis is absolutely beside himself. Aaron West kicked out of the pile driver. Both men trying to figure out what has just occurred. Aaron West is taking a pile driver, and now Ron Mathis is going back on the offensive. A double hook has him by the back, and now a sunset flip attempt. West just working on instinct, you got to believe at this point. Goes for a cover. Now Mathis goes for a cover. Each men get 2. Mathis back up to his feet, and he's going to grab again, gets that double leg, and going to hook Aaron West to drop him on his head. An inverted style seated pile driver, if you will. Another version of a pile driver and a cover. Can he survive 2? He does. Oh my God. Aaron West gets his shoulder up. Dropped in one pile driver, got up. Dropped in a reversed version of the pile driver and got up. Ron Mathis with his hands on his head going, what do I have to do to put him away? Aaron West, you can look in his eyes, they're glazed over. His body is frail and almost limp, but somehow he keeps reaching down deep. The intestinal fortitude of the 304 champion to kick out. I don't know if it's stupidity or guts. Mathis was going to go outside. Now he's going to, I think he wants to make sure he stays down at this point. Mathis setting up for something here. Mathis wants to put this away. He's executed 2 pile drivers, 2 different versions of it. I mean, what's he going to do here to try to put away Aaron West? Mathis wants the 304 championship. He's on the top rope. Off the top rope, he catches himself, but he catches himself on that sore leg, and he's equally as mad that he missed. Now he turns around West to a vertical base. He's going to catch him up on the shoulders into the West driver right down on the canvas. Has both legs hooked, and we got a 3 count. Aaron West survives 2 pile drivers And the slip up off the top rope by Ron Mathis to retain the 304 championship. What a match. Man, what a match. Without a doubt, the best 304 matchup I've seen all year. These two men need to take a bow. That's a match of the year candidate instantly from being done. Aaron West will retain the 304 championship, but he knows. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it in his face. Oh, wait a minute. Ron Mathis is up. He's just yanking that belt away. I think Ron may want to say something. This matchup was something different. Mathis is taking the 304 championship away from Aaron West. And he has dismissed the official from the ring. This is where things can get a little crazy sometimes with Ron Mathis. Hardcore trash himself. Mathis stands with the 304 championship. And a true sign of sportsmanship as he extends the hand and he hands the title to Aaron West. They know they went pillar to post and they had the match of the night. Fans, Aaron West retains the 304 championship. See you next week.